What's going on, you guys? What is going on? What is going on? This is your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are, excuse me, I hope you guys have had a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I am doing the exact same thing. What is going on, you guys? As you all know, we just got done with, the chasing panel. Just got done with that. It was the after dark version. It is now in members only. So if you missed it while we were live, join the membership and y'all can see it for yourselves. Okay. But we in this thing. This live is not gonna be too long. It's gonna be about 30 minutes long, 30 minutes tops, because I gotta get up at 5 a.m. So I still want to get this video done. Okay. So we got about a couple of things to discuss today. But I'm letting you guys know that tomorrow I will be on Storm Monroe tomorrow. Make sure you guys tune in. I should be on there around 3 or 4 p.m. Eastern time. Once I get a link or something like that, and I share it to the page or whatever, but I will be on Storm Monroe sometime tomorrow. I think we'll be live if I'm not mistaken. So when I get more information, you'll know. But I should be filming with him tomorrow around 3 or 4 o'clock. All right. So make sure you guys tune in for that. But with that being said, we're about to go ahead and get into the drama of the day. Because we ain't really got nothing coming up right now, because everything is done for the time being. So let's go ahead and get into the mess. So first things first, we're going to start off with Nelly and the Saint Lunatics, okay? That's the first thing we're going to talk about. And I see it's like 85 people up in here, so make sure you guys are liking the video. And if you're brand new to the platform, go ahead and subscribe, honey. The subscribers are coming back, honey, because I lost a couple of them after that damn Stormy Steele video, but the babies are coming back, y'all. They back. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get into some things right about now. All right. So we're here for the Nelly and the Saint Lunatics. Now, for those of you who may not know, the Saint Lunatics was Nelly's group from St. Louis. When Nelly first came out, he had the Saint Lunatics on his first album, Country Grammar. And about a year later, after the Country Grammar album had dropped in 2000, the Saint Lunatics dropped their own album in 2001, and they had a hit single called "It's the Midwest Swing." Yeah, they had the record called Midwest Swing. Murphy Lee became a solo artist. He had a hit single by himself called "What the Hook Gonna Be." He was also on the record with Diddy. I think Nelly, wasn't he on Shake Your Tail Feather with Nelly and Diddy? I want to say, I think he was on Shake Your Tail Feather, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, Murphy Lee had that record. He had What the Hook Gonna Be. He also had Love Me Baby. I think that's the name of the record. But I'm not sure if Murphy Lee had any other records out after that. But we didn't hear from Keywan. We didn't hear from Ali. We didn't hear from City Spud. But Nelly kept representing them. But however, they are suing Nelly at this particular moment. So this is what they suing for. Okay, let's go ahead and get into it now. Apparently, he's being sued by the Saint Lunatics for allegedly not crediting them for their contributions to his debut album, Country Grammar. Okay, so let's get into it. The foursome claims that they contribute to 8 songs on the album, claiming some of the songs included Country Grammar, Batter Up, and Steal the Show. Country Grammar went on to peak at number 7 on the Billboard charts and propelled Nelly into superstardom back in 2000. Nelly and the Saint Lunatics had been writing music together since the late 90s. A few of the tracks they allegedly helped write ended up on his debut album. The Lunatics are claiming they were first notified that they weren't properly credited in 2020 when Willie Woods filed a lawsuit for not being properly credited on Nelly's Ride With Me. Upon learning that others weren't credited, the group explored legal options, stating that they previously tried to get proper credit but were given a runaround by Nelly and his legal representation. Because of this, the Saint Lunatics feel that Nelly never had any intention on giving them credit. Neighbors, this is very interesting. What's your thoughts? Okay. So now, Nelly, I'm gonna say this. First of all, it's been over 24 years. It has been 24 years because Country Grammar came out when my brother was born. And my brother was born in June 11th, 2000. So my mama was good and pregnant when Country Grammar was out. Never forget it. I was just turning 11. So it's been a long time. It's been 24 years. And I'm not here to tell nobody when they should or shouldn't sue or collect their monies and stuff like that, because you got to do what you got to do. You feel what I'm saying? But I feel like this. How long did it take for y'all to realize that the money was missing? That's the only question that I got. I'm not saying that, if Nelly didn't pay you, then he don't need to. That ain't what I'm saying at all. But what I'm saying is, how did y'all learn later on down the line that y'all wasn't getting paid the right way? That's my question for y'all. Like, what was it that made y'all say, okay, I ain't getting my money? Like, why am I not getting paid? I need to know where my money is. You feel what I'm saying? So the moment you found out about that, what was the aha moment? Was it only when another guy sued Nelly? You know what I mean? Because y'all been cool with Nelly after all this time. Like I said, he was the one with the star power. He was the one who dropped the album. You know what I'm saying? He was the one who became famous. He put y'all on Country Grammar because y'all was on a couple of records. After that, he put y'all out as a group. Murphy Lee was able to have a solo career. Ali and Keywan was writing records for y'all. So it was just like, okay, so what's really going on here? So, like I said, I'm not here to tell them that they're not supposed to get their money, because get your money if you need to. But all I'm saying is, I just need to know, when was it that you realized, okay, something ain't right. I need my money because I'm not getting what I'm supposed to be getting and I'm not being credited. Now, Nelly, on the other hand, if you ain't credit them folks for their contributions to that album, then you need to credit them. You know what I mean? You need to get them what they deserve. You need to give them their credits, because Country Grammar was a huge album for you. It was a huge album in 2000. It was one of the biggest hip hop albums out that year. And I'm pretty sure you was making bank off that album, and you should give them what they supposed to have. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm not here to knock them for going after their money, but what I will say is that the people in the comments feel like they're doing this for money. So let's look at the comments, okay? Wow, it must have taken them 20 years to save up and pay the lawyer. They're going to need the lawyer, they're going to need to fight this one. Someone else says, if they did the work, they're entitled to be paid. It doesn't matter when they file. They probably tried to resolve it behind closed doors, and bro wasn't hearing them off the ecstasy. So to court they go. Someone else says, shakes my effing head. 20 years later, it be your own people you help put on. I don't really think it's about, so because Nelly put them on, that means that they're not supposed to ask for what they were supposed to have. Never mind Nelly putting me on, so to speak. But it's like this. If I sat there and wrote these songs, gave you life on your album, and did all those things, I'm not supposed to want my money? Because you put me on, I'm not supposed to want my money? That don't make sense to me. I hate it when people try to use that whole excuse about somebody putting somebody on, but that means, but because they put them on, that means they're not supposed to want they shit. Get the fuck out of here. Um, Not 20 years later, inflation got us all looking for money. Someone else said times are hard and is looking for money wherever they can find it. Someone else said, if you're broke, just say that. If they don't go on and find something better to do after all this damn time. Someone else said 82 years later, they saw that deal he got and said, we need parts. Leave Nelly alone and let him bask in the ambience of his new baby in marriage. Someone else said, bro, this song came out 100 years ago. Are they kidding me? So they money ran out and now they want his. It ain't even about that. It's the fact that they wasn't credited for the work they did, dummies. What part of that don't they get? What part of that don't people get? They wasn't credited. They didn't get what they were supposed to have. And that's just real talk. They wasn't getting what they were supposed to have. That's why sometimes I hate when people come out with these cases later on down the line, because that's the first thing that people want to holler is that somebody looking for a moment or looking for some money or something like that. And it's not even always about that. It's really about the principle of the matter. But I hate it when people can't see that. But it is what it is. Let's continue on, y'all. Oh, let me see. Hold on, wait a minute. I'm from the Lou, and it's more behind why 20 years later. They were fine about 10 years ago. Mm. Well, members of the St. Lunatics, if one of y'all want to come on my show and let me know what happened, feel free to hit me up in my emails, and I will definitely be open and ready for y'all to come on. Next topic. Shyne and Diddy. Now, Shyne spoke on this case with Diddy, okay? He had a couple of words to say about it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people wanted to know what he said. Let's get into what Shyne got to say, and then we'll be right back.
When I was a 18-year-old kid, just wanting to do nothing other than make my mother proud and make Belize proud and do what all of us want to do, be recognized for our talent and take over the world. Uh, I was defending him, and he turned around and called witnesses to testify against me, and he contributed. He pretty much sent me to prison. So that is the context by which you must always describe that relationship. Yes, I forgave, I moved on, but let us not pretend as if I was in Miami for Thanksgiving and Christmas.
Well, I saw
and
you
that
spent a birthday with him once.
I
I saw a birthday
I
cake.
went again to do a charity event for impoverished youth in London. So let us not lose sight of what the cold hard facts are. This was not someone who I vacationed with and who he and I enjoyed this great intimate relationship of brotherhood. This is someone who destroyed my life and who I forgave and who I moved on, and for the better interest of Belize, because he was in a position at that time to give scholarships and to maybe invest. I would not deny attempting to bring the investment to Belize and to bring the contributions to education to Belize, but don't distort it as if he and I were bombale. This is someone that destroyed my life, but do I take any joy or any satisfaction with what he is going through? Absolutely not. I am different than maybe other people. No one needs to fail for me to succeed. No one needs to suffer for me.
In your at the height of your professional relationship, or thereafter through the reconciliation, when he was an instrumental part of promoting you through Revolt Media, were you aware of these freak off events, and were you aware of them? Did you have any participation in them?
Oh my goodness, Jules Vasquez. Jules Vasquez.
Were you aware of them?
Jules Vasquez.
Were you aware of the freak offs?
So I had nothing to do with Sean Combs' personal life, no interaction. That level, everything was strictly on a professional level. When I was a 18-year-old kid, um,
I, I should have What type of slang bang in the coops? Bad boy. What type of stay in the truck for weeks? Bad boy. What type of sling big? Bad boy. Ooh, should have. That's all I gotta say about that. That's my song. But anyway, all I gotta say is that Shyne took the high road on this one. He did. He has every right to bask in Diddy's misfortune if he wants to. He does. Because as he said multiple times in this interview, that Diddy definitely ruined his life. Diddy definitely sent him to prison. Diddy definitely made him lose out on so many damn things. Shyne was on his way to being huge at that time. Shyne was one of my favorites. Bad Boys, That's Gangsta, Bunny and Shyne, all those was my song. I love Shyne. Okay? Ah, ah. Sing. That was my song, bitch. Okay. That was my song. I don't care what nobody say. That was my song. But he was very gracious. Very gracious. He did not talk junk about Diddy. Even though he got a right to, but he didn't. And I can give him all that. You know. I don't know if I could ever forgive someone that sent me to prison and had me in jail for over 20 some years. I believe it was over 20 years he was in jail or close to it. Had me in jail for that long period of time. You know what I'm saying? But he came out in a good way, in a decent way. And I just feel like he's doing what he needs to do. He makes it clear that he ain't friends with Sean. He makes it clear that, he ain't got no personal relationship with Diddy or nothing like that. And he put stuff aside to even perform for Diddy at the BET Awards. That's just how much he put a lot to the side. So shout out to Shyne for that. Like, I have no qualms about what he said or what he did. But I wouldn't be mad at him if he laughed at his ass. So now we get into Big Worm. Yeah, we're going to talk about Big Worm, y'all. Let's get into Big Worm. Now, Big Worm has decided to speak on Diddy. And Big Worm says that he understands the Cassie lawsuit, but not the trafficking indictment. Okay? So let's get into what Big Worm had to say about it. Let's get into it, y'all.
I need y'all to help me. We all heard about Puffy, and I see a lot of people, yay, yay, yay. I'm confused. The Cassie thing, I understand. I think you should definitely lock this nigga up. Put hands on the young lady. But I don't understand the other shit. Can y'all help me? When has being nasty been a federal crime? And I'm glad they told me. I didn't know there was a limit on baby oil. I'm getting a few, because we get ashy, but you get a massage or something or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Please tell us the new rules for niggas, because maybe they're not new rules actually. Because I think it was 1800s. There was this very famous boxer named Jack Johnson, and he was whooping ass. Everybody ass. but mostly white folks' ass. He was whooping a lot of white folks' ass. And he had a white woman, Mae West. They couldn't stop this black man. So they gave him trafficking. In the 1800s, taking a white woman across the lines was, if he didn't do that, he wouldn't have stopped. Box. I thought I told you that we won't. Make it make sense. We need to know the new rules. You can't take anybody on vacation. Can't take anybody to Vegas. Um, damn sure don't bring them to Atlanta. I need y'all to help me because I don't know the new rules. Please tell me what was illegal. I need y'all to help me.
So you acting like you don't know what was illegal when you see it in the documents. It was people being held against their will. That's fucking illegal. And why y'all keep on making this about him being nasty and shit? When has it ever been a federal case when you being nasty? It's a federal case when you being nasty against somebody else's will, you heavy breathing bitch. Okay. Did Brandy make that song on 211 just for you? Hardly breathing. Hardly breathing. Did she make that song for your ass? That's so stupid. Y'all always making this shit about something that is not. I wish y'all would shut the fuck up. Always making the shit about something that is not. When has being nasty been a federal crime? Do you read? And y'all would do anything to defend Diddy. Y'all would do anything to defend him. And I just don't understand why. Like, shut the fuck up, Faizon. I'm sorry, Big Perm. Go somewhere and sit your ass down. Because did nobody ask you shit? Did nobody ask you nothing? It's so many people that we want to hear from that ain't saying nothing, but it's so many folks that we don't want to hear from that's constantly opening up their fucking mouth. Shut the fuck up. It's ridiculous. I ain't finna stay on this. Because, like I said, this is only going to be 30 minutes anyway. Shout out to the 200 people that's in here. Now, next up is Diddy himself. Now, apparently, Diddy is now on suicide watch based off of what this article says on the Neighborhood Talk. So let's go ahead and get into that real quick, too. So, this is what they said on Neighborhood Talk. It says, Diddy reportedly placed on suicide watch as he awaits trial for the trafficking case to begin. According to People, Diddy has been placed on suicide watch at Brooklyn's Metropolitan Detention Center while it's unknown on if he's actually suicidal. Authorities are taking preventative measures to ensure his safety due to him possibly being in shock and his mental state being unclear. Per the the U.S. Department of Justice, National Institute of Corrections, the suicide watchers are precautions taken for suicidal inmates that require frequent observation. Neighbors' thoughts. Mm-hmm. I feel like this. I kind of figured he would do that. You know what I'm saying? But honestly, would I really care? No, because you didn't care about the things that you did to all these other people. You didn't give a You didn't care about how you ruined everybody else's life. You didn't give a fuck about how you made other people look in the eyes of the people. You don't care about that. All you cared about was getting what you wanted, and that was just that on that. You didn't give a Diddy. You didn't give a like at the end of the day, you in a detention center. And it's so crazy because earlier today I was walking from Subway back to work, and a song that Diddy did where R. Kelly came on. And I'm like, wow, both of these motherfuckers in jail for some of the same shit. They don't understand you like I do. And he never made love to you like I do. So give it to me. Cause I can show you about real love. And I can promise anything that I do is just to satisfy you. Mm-hmm. So we don't really know if Diddy is actually suicidal at all. We don't know. But they only take that precaution when they are suicidal. So I guess we'll just still catch up on it, to be honest. I guess we'll just sit back and watch and see what's gonna happen with that. Now, the last thing that we're gonna be talking about is Traci Braxton's husband. I know before y'all say anything, oh my God, this was short. I told y'all it was gonna be short. Only reason why is because that chasing panel after dark lasted for 2 whole hours, and I already got to be up at 5, so I'm really pushing it by doing this. But next up is Kevin Sr., which is Traci Braxton's husband. As you all know, there was a graphic video that was put out there the other day featuring Traci Braxton's husband and her son. They were fighting. And it's a lot that's been talked about. And now Kevin has responded to the video being released. Let's get into it.
I want to address the video that's been circulating on social media. It's showing a disagreement between my son and I. Unfortunately, this video was recorded by someone with intent on gaining notoriety and defaming my character. During this exchange, some disrespectful remarks were made. As a father, I felt it was important to address this situation firmly and in the moment. I want to make it clear that no physical altercations occurred, and this incident happened some time ago and is being made to seem recent. It's disheartening to see this recording being used to create division and to mock our relationship. It feels like yet another instance of personal family disputes being exploited for attention. My priority is to protect the integrity of my family in a constructive way and to minimize the emotional impact during this time of crisis. The episodes of Sessions with Surratt are my way of sharing my side of the story, free from the rumors.
Only on urbansmartnetwork.com.
So how do you guys feel about Kevin right now? Because that video was a bit much. He had no business putting his hands on his son. And I feel like the sisters are definitely, I feel like the son is just being manipulated altogether. Because I feel like the Braxton sisters are pretty the Braxton sisters are pretty much, exploiting this boy in his damn pain and the grief. And when I said that on Twitter, like, he a grown ass man, he a grown man. So what if he's grown? He's grown and grieving right now. That's why I feel like they are pretty much exploiting him, because they making this whole show about him. You know what I'm saying? And they know he's not in his right mind right now. He should not be on TV. Period. And Kevin Senior, you ain't looking too good right now, bro. Like, we was all defending you and stuff like that. But it's crazy, and I feel like Tawanda or Trina were the two that put this video out. I feel that's how I feel. I feel like they're the ones that put it out here. And I feel like I feel like when it comes down to it, as much as I don't like these sisters on this show, there's always a reason for something. And I definitely feel like they got a reason to dislike Kevin Sr. They got every right to. He did, he wasn't always the best husband in the world and stuff like that. And that's probably why they don't like him. But I just feel like right about now, yeah, it's some trifling stuff going on right now. And I don't know who put that video out, who sent it to bloggers, but whoever did that was fucked up. But to each his own, y'all. I'm pretty sure there's a lot more that's going to be going on with this story with the Braxtons. I'm pretty sure it is. But y'all, that's all I got. I told y'all this was gonna be a little short today. Um, hopefully, I get to do another live tomorrow and it's gonna be a little bit longer and things like that. Um, try to catch me on Storm Monroe sometime tomorrow. I think I'm gonna be on there around 3 or 4 o'clock Eastern tomorrow, and I'm thinking we're gonna be live. But once I get a link or something, you will know. Okay. So with that being said, you guys, this is your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boy is about to go to sleep, and I will talk to you guys on the next one. Bye, y'all.